2 weeks ago, I posted a video addressing the stuff going on with Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star and Tati, going over the whole thing and sharing my opinion on it. Not that I didn't want to ask for it, but here I am again.
Like that. Like that. Yeah. Like that. Work like that. Like that. Oh my gosh, yeah. Like that. Like that.
So unfortunately, the rest of the footage that you guys see in the beginning of this video, the audio is actually missing. So what I'm going to do is voice over the rest of this, and I hope it still is interesting, and I'll be able to speak on a lot more things I didn't get to actually address in the video I recorded. So let's get started. Now, there is so much to discuss. There is so much going on in the beauty community today, but Jeffree Star posted a new video today addressing things, I guess you could say. I wouldn't really call it an apology video because it wasn't. If anything, it was more of a public apology to James and a whole bunch of nothing in the rest of the video, if you're gonna take my opinion. I guess you could say the one good thing that came out of the video was him talking about Black Lives Matter and talking about trans lives that are being taken for absolutely no reason. But other than that, the video was a whole bunch of garbage and a whole bunch of fluff and nothing and manipulation once again. But what do you expect from Jeffree Star? Do we expect him to actually come out and be like, I did this and I am sorry for doing this and hurting this specific group of people? No, I don't expect that, because has he done that in the past? No. And I don't think he ever will.
Chaos. When I filmed my video called Never Doing It Again, I meant every word in the video. Did I slip up? Am I human? Have I done f***ed up things? Of course I have. But at the end of the day, today, once again, I will not be exposing anyone.
Yo, okay, I have to laugh at this. Oh, I'm not posting anything, I'm not exposing people, but how many times has Jeffree come out and said, don't mess with me, I have all of this tea and all of this stuff going on and I will, expose you if you do this and that. Trisha was literally terrified of speaking up against Jeffree Star because of all of these things, and it's so weird and so funny for him to be like, I'm not that person. But then a couple months ago, wasn't he on this podcast talking about how he's gonna expose all of James' victims? Like, what is he talking about?
For everyone saying Jeffree's gonna be coming with the receipts and we all need to get ready to forgive.
I think I really need to point out the fact that Jeffree does mention in this video that he's staying off of social media and he hasn't even checked his phone and da-da-da-da-da. But then he knows a direct quote from Tati's video talking about how we need to forgive people if he does come out with receipts. And he also says that people are saying that he's going to distance himself from Shane Dawson, but he's also saying again that he hasn't been on social media. But in order for him to know that, he would have had to be scrolling through things, finding out certain things online. So it's kind of like, this is still who you guys are believing? Like, he's still lying within his taking accountability video. What's going on
Now,
here?
Breonna Taylor still has no justice.
Now, one thing I can say about this is that I will forever be grateful for anyone that has a large enough platform to actually reach people that will speak out about these things, because it is a very huge issue that's going on in the world and it needs to be taken care of. So I can be thankful for anyone that has such a big platform, especially someone like Jeffree Star that has a lot of influence on people, that he is speaking out about.
Now, Shane Dawson. He is one of my best friends and someone who helped me remember who I am when I was starting to crack and lose focus of who I really was.
Now, child, I have a lot to say about this, because have you guys not seen a pattern with all of Shane Dawson's documentary series? There are a lot of people that he puts on those series, like Jake Paul, Tana Mongeau, and Jeffree Star himself, that have all had something huge in common, which is really bad reputation and people just hating them because they do horrible things and seem to be just horrible people. And he was trying to fix their reputation, even though those people have still come out to this day doing horrible things and not changing whatsoever. Not to mention the numerous amounts of videos that have come out about Jeffree Star and how he is a horrible person to so many groups of people. People within his own friend groups have come out and said that he is a horrible person to them. Him talking about his friends behind their back. There are just so many things that point to Jeffree being a horrible, disgusting, manipulative, vindictive person, and yet people are trying to defend him, and he is trying to defend himself by, oh, 2019 and 2020 are very different, and Corona did this because I need to realize things, and when things are realizing me, and then when I did this upside and down, upside above.
He is genuine, amazing, he is selfless, and he is one of the most kind people that I've ever met in my entire world.
Now, I might have to rant here a little bit, and you're just going to have to follow along with what I'm saying, but for Jeffree Star to be sitting here talking about how great of a person Shane Dawson is, it's literally a slap in the face, because you would expect that if this is going to be a taking accountability type of video and apologizing to certain communities that he may have hurt, how is he then going to sit here and defend Shane Dawson as his best friend? Oh, I may have not known him 10 years ago and he didn't know me back then either, but right now we seem to be good people, so we can be friends, even though he does all these horrible things, and will sit here and defend me for doing those horrible things, and I will sit here and defend him. It's okay, because we didn't know each other 10 years ago when these actual things happened. Now, to be honest, I can fully understand Shane and Jeffree wanting to defend each other because they're best friends, but you cannot sit here and defend each other and then also say that you're BLM and you're a part of, you know, a good cause for Black Lives Matter, and then also bring up Breonna Taylor in your video as well. It is literally so contradicting and so hypocritical. Your best friend, your so-called best friend, is someone who hurt the Black community, put out a quote-unquote apology that no one accepted except for your little white male monkey friends that went and accepted the apology. No one else accepted it. But then you're also gonna sit here and be like, yeah, that's who he was 10 years ago. He's not like that anymore. He's my best friend, so I can forgive him. It's not your apology to forgive. It's not you to move on and say that it's okay now because he's such a great person and he puts his friends and family before himself. That, it makes no sense to me. No, of course, they're gonna be best friends. Of course they're gonna be buddy-buddy, because nothing Shane Dawson has done to the Black community actually affects you. No one's gonna come up to you and be like, bon qui qui bon shui shui and blah blah blah, blah and blackface and n-word this and n-word that, because it's not gonna affect you. It doesn't offend you. So obviously you're gonna be like, yeah, this guy's the best person in the world, because he can't be racist towards you. Nothing he's going to do is going to affect you when it comes to racial jokes and racial injustice. It's not going to affect you. So obviously, he's going to seem as the best person to ever exist. All of the negative, hateful, racist type people, anyone with negativity in their heart always finds the next person with negativity in their heart and they become best friends. So do I expect any different between these two? Obviously they're going to defend each other, because who else do they have? Jeffree has literally pissed off every single person in the beauty community, and so has Shane. And he's not even a part of the beauty community. So obviously these guys have no friends other than the people that are their yes men and follow them around or work for them. So obviously these people are going to be buddy-buddy and best friends now, because they literally have no buddy.
Did Shane and I get caught up in the drama and do some dumb shit? Of course we did.
Of course you did. Of course you did, because, you know, in the beauty community, instead of doing makeup and posting makeup tutorials and inspiring people with makeup because it's so beautiful and everything, let's just start some drama, because we can, and we have all this money, we have all this power, we have all this influence, everyone's gonna believe us. So of course we got in drama. Of course we tried to ruin someone's career. Of course we did. Of course we tried to ruin Tati in the midst of also ruining James. Of course we tried to do it to Nikita. Of course we tried to do it to Jackie Aina. Of course we tried to do it to Nikita. Of course we tried to do it to Gabriel. Of course we tried to do it to Laura Lee. Of course you did, because this is what you do in the beauty community. You don't actually do makeup, you just ruin people's careers because you can and because you have more influence. So yeah, of course you did. Now this video is almost 10 minutes long and I don't want to make it too much longer, but I do just want to kind of give my final thoughts on everything that happened in Jeffree's video. Obviously, the whole thing was a bunch of garbage, a bunch of air, a bunch of fluff. He didn't actually address anything. And in Tati's video, she was able to address a lot, even though she had lawyers involved. So I'm trying to understand why Jeffree didn't address every single thing. And obviously, if you see the length of the video, it's only 10 minutes long. What do we really expect? I don't really expect him to address anything because he's gonna get away with it either way. And honestly, the whole thing, it was just like, it's not gonna change my opinion on him. And it didn't fix anything. If anything, it made me look at him in a way where it's kind of like, you're still gonna defend Shane? Hold on. That's not adding up. So what do I do now? I don't watch either of them. I don't support either of them. Support local black businesses. Oh, I'm sorry. And circulate the black dollar, because why are we giving money to these white men that don't care about the black community? Obviously, very obviously, they do not care about us. So let's support people that actually do, so we can give more to our own community. And that's kind of all I have to say for this video. Thank you for watching. I probably missed a couple things, and I might, go back and tweak a couple things, but thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.
On the toast, we gon' light up the city with it. And it's just the full lights in the back. In the city, burn your house by the track.